Alright, welcome back to the channel, everybody. I'm going to pull some cards and see what comes out for us today. I hope everybody's doing well. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're returning, thank you for returning back. And thank you for the love and support. Alright, so I created my own little deck here. So I'm going to use this and see what come out. I just want to test something out. Alright. Okay. So we got... Okay, I'm just going to pick one of those. Alright, so we have manifesting for the greater good. So this is a material world and purpose card. And whoever you are, this could be you are trying to manifest something. And whatever you're manifesting is going to be for the greater good of all. Not just yourself, but it's going to serve everybody connected to you. Everybody not connected to you. And a lot of times we be thinking about the stuff that we do in the sense of just being selfish and obtaining things for ourselves. A lot of times we don't understand that everything that we do, no matter what it is, big or small, is connected to everybody on this planet. The words we speak, the things we do, everything. We are all connected. So I think that's one of the messages for today. So whatever you're doing today, whatever you're manifesting, make sure that you have positive intentions behind it. And no matter what your intention is, just know that it is always working out for the greater good of us all. So that's just what we want to say for today on that. All right, let's see what the energy is. What you looking like? All right, first card out is the Lovers. Kinder Spirits Team Souled Bond. I don't know why I always want to say Kinder Spirits, but it's Kinder Spirits. So this is the Lovers card. So it could be, someone could be manifesting a lover, a partner of some sort. It don't have to be a lover. You could be manifesting something that you love, something that you are connected to in spirit. It could be another person. It could be a job. It could be a pet. You're manifesting something that you love. That's how I'm picking that. That's what I'm picking up on. So you can be manifesting a teammate, a business partner, a lover, a pet, like a companion, like a see what I'm talking about? Okay, so that can be that. Let's see what's going on behind the scenes. Take this one. All right, Page of Cups, dreamy, prophetic, loner. So behind the scenes, this person could be very prophetic. They can be a dreamer. They can be somebody who spends a lot of time alone. They can be highly intuitive. This is the Page of Cups. This person is highly intuitive, highly tapped into their emotions. They could be really sensitive. And maybe you may be manifesting someone that is really sensitive to your needs, your emotions, sensitive to how you feel, sensitive to your dreams, because that's another thing. Um, a lot of times we won't be considering each other's dreams and desires, and unbeknownst to you, like I just did, everything is working out. No matter what it look like, we're always manifesting for the greater good of all. Everything that we are doing is for the greater good of all. Everything, regardless to what it looks like. I know sometimes there are things that are happening out here in the world, and it may look confusing. It might look just it just looks confusing, some of the stuff that's happening in this world. But we have to think about it like this. It's a contrasting experience. It's really sad that some of the stuff that happens have to happen the way it happens. But there is a purpose behind it. We might not know why universe, source, God, Buddha, Allah, all there is, all there will be, the archangels, the ancestors, the nameless ones, all that child. We don't know why it do what it do, but it's serving a purpose. We might not know why the God in that person chose to do something that is observable and perceivable as destructive. However, if it's destructive, it serves the purpose for the greater good of all. That sacrifice was purposeful. Your dream hold a purpose. Now I'm starting to feel like Dr. Martin Luther King with the dream, and how the dream is still unfolding, and even him being like somebody who had this amazing dream for everybody to be like not segregated and be more unified. And it has gotten better over the years, but it's still like there are still things that are going on that we may want to change, but majority of the time it's really just us having to change our subconscious minds. And I know a lot of times I talk about that a lot on my channel, like tapping into your mind and your thoughts and all of that. But maybe it's because I am someone who is very cerebral. I'm someone who spend a lot of time reading. I'm someone who is very observant. I'm someone who likes study and all of that kind of stuff. So maybe that's just me. And I don't want to just be projecting that off into somebody. But again, it's for the greater good of all. So what's the positive about it? Alright. The positive. The moon. Illusion, shadows, illumination. So our fears, the illusions, the illusions of the external world, the facades, and things that could be looking scary and confusing to us at this time, is being illuminated. And not I think, I know that we're illuminating it through the power of love. I don't care what nobody say. I really don't. If you don't have love in your heart, even when people do you wrong, Even when you don't understand something, even when you're fearful and confused and hurt, just give love anyway. Love yourself through it. Love your enemies through it. Love the confusion. Thank the confusion. Thank the confusion, because in the midst of the confusion, you know that clarity is going to follow. What's on the low vibrational end? I got 2. That's too much. We're not doing that. All right. So low vibrational end, hermit, isolate, chill, reflect. So on the low vibrational end, this would be encouraging. This would not be encouraging you to isolate, chill, reflect. Because if this was you, you would be isolating, chilling, and reflecting. So I'm thinking that in the midst of, hold on, let me see it in front of me. Hold on. Because I feel like the enemy would want you in hermit mode. They would want you to isolate. They would want you to be highly reflective. Or they wouldn't want you to be in isolation mode. They wouldn't want you to be chilling. They wouldn't want you to be reflective. Take out applies. But if you in hermit mode and you chilling and you reflecting all the time, you can't find love like that. You'll find yourself. You'll be sensitive to yourself. But ultimately, the loner is somebody who is reflective. The loner is somebody who is by themselves. So they might be isolated. They might be chilling because they're sensitive to their emotions. And they're enlightened by whoever this is. Their lover is somebody who's in hermit mode. It could be a Virgo. It could be an earth sign. If y'all be concerned about that kind of stuff. Or it could be the person that you love is someone that spends a lot of time by themselves. And that's their downfall. They spend a lot of time to themselves. They spend a lot of time in the house, on the computer. And this is what is stopping them from meeting their perfect partner. This prophetic dreamer, this loner. This person that is the opposite to them, who is their shadow. Let's see. Well, I'm going to take this. Okay, we got 2 cards. So in the next 7 to 14 days, the cards say loss, regret, disappointment, high earning, innovator, achiever. So I feel like the manifestation of someone letting go of a high earner, an innovator, an achiever was for the greater good of all. There's someone reflecting on someone that they have been connected to in some kind of way, whether it was a job, a partner, a companion. This person made them feel good. This person was a high earner. This person was very innovative, very innovative. This person was an achiever. This person was chill. They spent a lot of time alone, and they was reflective. And they thought that this was an issue. Whoever this polar person, this polar shadow, this total opposite person is, they thought that this was an issue. And so they have let this person go. And now that they are in a separate alone time and they're reflecting, they have realized that they have missed out on something that was very valuable. That's what I'm picking up on so far. However, it was for the greater good. Whatever this was that happened, it had to happen. This had to happen. What's at the bottom of the deck? Ace of Coins, new money, bling, cash. So whatever this is a new solid offer, a new solid, another person that's going to earn way more than them. They're going to create something way better than them. You may feel like you lost something, but you really didn't. You didn't lose anything. It had to happen. It was for the greater good of all. You had to let this person go so they can move on, so that they can get more money, new cash. And not only them getting new money, new cash, you getting new money, new cash too. Get out of this energy. Because whoever this is, somebody been sad, feeling lost, feeling regretful. Up under that is the world card, completion, journey, wholeness. Meaning, again, it had to happen. This was a situation that you needed to experience. It was a part of your journey here on this planet. So get out of that. If you in your feelings, in your emotions, get out of that. Those emotions are fleeting, honey. Learn how to control them. It don't serve you no good. Yes, you need to feel them so you can connect with it. So you can ask yourself, what does these emotions mean? And then you'll say, hey, I shouldn't have done that. Well, why do you feel like you shouldn't have done that? Because you did it for a reason. It was for the greater good. I know y'all can't see that. It's for me anyway. Let's get an affirmation card to close it out. Your dreams and goals are coming into reality. How they will get done is your business. That's what I'm hearing. All right. I am becoming more aware of my feelings about money. So whatever it is, you're becoming more aware of your feelings about money, and that's what they was talking about before this. Many people protest when we explain the power of telling the story of their finances as they want it to be rather than as it is, because they believe that they should be factual about what is happening. But if you continue to look at a lack for what is and speak of what is, you will not find the improvement that you desire. If you want to affect substantial change in your life experience. Hold on, I gotta read that again because I'm stumbling. So, also, what I'm picking up on is somebody fumbled some money, but their perception of them fumbling some money was an illusion. Flip it. Switch your mindset and know that it was an investment. Arigato in, arigato out. You know, money comes in, money comes out. It's the flow. Many people protest when we explain the power of telling the story of their finances as they want it to be rather than as it is, because they believe that they should be factual about what is happening. But if you continue to look at lack for what is and speak of what is, you will not find the improvement that you desire. If you want to affect substantial change in your life experience, you must think thoughts that feel different as you think them. So again, this is also another part of why I'm always talking about uh, tapping into your mind, sitting with your emotions, uh, being a hermit sometimes. Sometimes some people think that being a hermit is a bad thing. They think that that's being low vibrational by you sitting and being to yourself and being on your computer and getting knowledge. Yes, you can't do that forever. I mean, well, hell, you could if you wanted to. If that's what you wanted to do, if that's what you chose to do with your life, that's your prerogative. Now, who gonna tell you? But what I'm saying is, once you reach a point of absorbing all of the information that you feel like you've absorbed, and then at that point, you're then become enlightened to the fact that you cannot absorb all of the information that you think that you are going to absorb, because there is no way for you to possibly know everything. There is no way. Not until you accept the fact that you know everything that you need to know when you need to know it. You earn all you need to earn when you need to earn it. Everything that you have right now is because that's what you need to have in that moment. You can't hold no more and no less. You give it away, it'll come back to you. You receive it, then you're going to give it away. There's the balance. This is why these two cards came out too, because this is the balance. When you're feeling in a state of lack, this is what you're looking like. You and your emotions. But when you're in a state of prosperity and abundance, this is what you're looking like. You feel like you're a high earner, a big spender, innovative. You feel innovative. I've got onto an idea that has tapped me into the source of abundance. I know how to. I've tapped into my infinite money glitch, which everybody have one. They just need to tap into it. But I'm not going to talk about that right now, because a lot of that stuff is an illusion. But anyway, I hope you got what you wanted at this reading. Not just what you wanted, what you needed. Because I'm pretty sure a lot of people need to hear it. But the people that listen to it, thank you for listening. Because Spirit told me to get up on here and tell that to you. Now I can get back to work on my other stuff that I was working on. But I just felt compelled to do a reading. Because I was like, dang, it's 12 o'clock. I ain't did no reading. And I need to go ahead and do that. Before more time passed by. Because I was sitting over here working on something. Then I did these cards. and I wanted to test these out because I'm in the midst of making more cards for my channel. I got inspired since I bought my new tarot deck, and I've been using that one. I want to build upon my decks, but at the same time, I don't want to just be purchasing a lot of decks. If I'm going to purchase something, it's going to come from within me. And it's because I'm attracting what it is that I'm supposed to have, as we all are. So, I hope the message resonated with you. If it did, hit that thumbs up button, and I will see y'all in the next one.